We keep our business on the low, low. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your girl Money. I'm back and giving another video. And I know I was supposed to do a video like yesterday, but I've been so tired. And y'all, to be honest, I still haven't slept. So, I don't know. Tonight might be something different, but I'm really trying to, I'm just trying to pull this on at her so I can watch my favorite show ever. You already know my favorite show, Pretty Little Liars, starring Troy Bellizzaro, Lucy Hale, Ashley Benson, Shay Mitchell, Sasha Pete, Pete, Pete I think it's Peterez, something like that. Janelle Parrish. Oh my god, amazing, phenomenal actors. I am so excited about tonight's episode of Pretty Little Liars. But my next video is going to be a video talking about another good friend of mine. But this video in particular is just going to be talking about how excited I am for Pretty Little Liars' new episode tonight. So, with last week's episode, it left me with lots of questions. First of all, why did Mr. De Laurentiis sit up there, and why was he so quick to be like, no, there's no one in the family of that name. No, there's no one in this family. Like, why did he shut it down that quick, man? Why was he so quick to be like, he just paused there and just was like, no, baby girl, it's no one in the name with that name, Charles. Like, I know Alice in her head was just like, I'm gonna believe him because he my daddy, but something just not adding up. Because it's not, and you even see in like the ending credits of the episode, she was looking through the pictures and there were missing pictures. So that means that her family has been trying to hide stuff from her. But Jason knows who Charlie is. He knows for damn sure who Charlie is. And that's why in this tonight's episode, they better not try me, because with that trailer last week, what in this episode, it better be Jason revealing he knows who Charlie is, aka who Charles is, aka who A is. Okay, the guy who stole the game from Mona. Because when Mona went to Radley, I honestly think things got way more dangerous than they've ever been. And I'm to the point, I don't even know who Charles could be at this point. People are trying to say it's Andrew, but honestly, what sense would it make? Andrew really doesn't have a motive of him wanting to be A. No, he honestly doesn't, because think about it. He really likes Arya. None of them have done anything to him, and as far as I remember, Allison never ever had any issues with Andrew. They don't never have any camera time either, so I'm not understanding why Arya's in such a hurry to be like, oh, it's Andrew. It's like, girl, if you don't sit down with someone with that, everybody and their mama knows that it's not Andrew. And if you think it's Andrew, y'all are stuck on stupid. It is too obvious that this poor boy is getting wrongly accused, just like Allison was, just like Toby was, and just like Ezra was. But Ezra still is a creepy ass dude. Like, excuse me for my language, y'all, but he's still a creepy behind dude. Because it's just a lot of stuff that's not adding up. It's just a lot of stuff with this whole, I still want answers for that. Well, how you gonna talk about all that stuff he was being like creeping, lurking, and you mean to tell me it was because he wanted to write a book? A damn book? He could have took his behind onto the library, typed up a little story, and called it a day. He didn't need to put Arya through all that pain, because he actually knew who she was, and the fact he knew who she was, and he basically was playing with her emotions at first. He basically didn't even feel for her and didn't have no intention to even get to know her, but for a damn book. I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on that, and we better get some serious answers, because this whole he's a journalist bull crap is just not cutting it with me. It's just so many loose screws that I want to be unloosed. You feel what I'm saying? It's just a lot of stuff that's just not making sense to me. Why Ezra is all, still stuck on this Go on ahead, Arya. You need to take your time. You need to write a book. Like, why are you trying to push her to write a book about the horrible torment that her and her friends just went through? Do you not realize that they had to keep on playing games to freaking survive, basically? And if they didn't pick one person out of everybody would get tortured. And I'm pretty sure the girls, oh my god, and to the people who are damn complaining about last week's episode, what the hell are you complaining about? When I think it was a great episode. First of all, they had it to see how mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally you know what I'm saying? How emotionally, they were messed up in the head. Like, they're really messed up in the head. They couldn't even go back home. They couldn't even do anything without thinking about that horrible traumatic experience they had. And the fact that people were sitting up here complaining, it just pissed me off because I thought it was a great episode. And I feel so mad that I couldn't even see my favorite YouTuber's video. The fact I couldn't even see his video because of these ignorant behind PLL fans talking about, oh my god, I hated this episode, blah 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 blah. First of all, what did you want the girls to do? You wanted them to continue going back to playing detective? Is that what you wanted? They just got out of this freaking now to the point where I think they were in there way longer than a month, in my opinion. I mean, it feels like it was way longer. I knew it was way longer than a month. I already knew it, especially from how traumatic they were. Especially how Hannah was just like, she seemed so pissed off with her friends. And I definitely understand her anger and I understand her rage. I would be the same way. But at the end of the day, if y'all not going to get nowhere arguing and fighting and stuff about stuff that wasn't in y'all hands in the first place either. You know what I'm saying? And I still want to know what all happened in that dollhouse because they explained just a little bit, not much though, but just a little bit. I just want to get some more clarification on what also took place in the dollhouse. And it's so obvious Andrew is an A. And if you guys still think he's A, then you guys are dumber. You guys are freaking dumber than London from The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Okay? Y'all are just really stupid. And it just makes me so mad. I couldn't even saw my boo's live reaction of this episode just because some people were trashing it because they actually showed the girls actually showing some type of emotion of what A's done to them. Over all the years, you barely see them all mentally messed up in the head. And now that they finally finally Miss Marlene King puts that out there, you want to complain, you want to nag and do all this extra stuff when it, you know what I'm saying, when it doesn't need to be, you know what I'm saying, when it doesn't even need to be in that aura that you're putting it out to be. And a bunch of people bash Marlene, and it just makes me mad because it's like, first of all, if it wasn't for this woman, we wouldn't have this successful show going on almost 6 years. Yeah, no wait, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 6 years. It would be 6 years. It'll be 6 years in January. Yeah. I think it'll be 6 years in January. Yeah, but for real, if it wasn't for Marlene King, we wouldn't even have this freaking show. We wouldn't even know nothing about Pretty Little or A Liar at all. Okay? And these people bash her, and it just makes me so mad because it's like, if it wasn't for this one, we wouldn't even have this damn show. So you ought to get your head out of your asshole. Okay? And stop sitting up here complaining about everything this woman is doing because she's doing her best putting out these episodes. That show has not, and I mean has not once been canceled. So you ought to be damn thankful that it's still on the air and it's still slaying every Tuesday. Every time it comes out with a season, it's still slaying. And yes, a piece of me is going to die inside when it's the season 7 finale because then my favorite show out of this whole entire world is just going to be gone. But it won't be forgotten. It's going to be gone, but it won't be forgotten because if Netflix is smart, they better keep every episode of Pretty Little Liars on there forever and ever. Hell, Charmed ain't even on the air. Well, Charmed is on the air, but it's not consistent as it would be with Pretty Little Liars. But yeah, like if Netflix is smart, they would keep that on there. And yeah, y'all, I'm just like so excited for tonight's episode. Like last week's episode was awesome. It was on point. Like I'm just so like I'm this is my whole thing about this whole thing. I'm just sick of people and their ignorant comments. I'm just sick of people being ignorant all over. It just makes no sense to me. Like you need to appreciate a an amazing show like Pretty Little Liars. It's unlike any other show you've ever seen. Like, I can't name not one show where it has grasped my attention like this show has. And I'm not talking about Bay, my second favorite show, Orange is the New Black. No, I'm not talking about that. That show is just freaking phenomenal with phenomenal actors. Oh my god, they're just amazing. Okay, they're amazing. But anyways, we're not talking about that. I'm gonna talk about that probably in the next video, and then I'm gonna do this thing I said I was gonna do. But I just have a feel. I just want to talk about TV shows right now. I don't really want to. It's not like I don't want to open up. It's just that I'm on my mind is being set. My mind is telling me to talk about Pretty Little Liars right now. And in the next video I'm gonna talk about Orange is the New Black. But anyway, yeah, like, I'm so excited about tonight's episode, and I swear if I see one complaint, if I see one complaint, I'm telling you, I'm going to cuss out everybody because it makes no sense. We are all supposed to be a PLL family, so I'm not understanding why people complain about this show if it doesn't give all the full details. First of all, Marlene is not supposed to tell us everything off bat, because if she does, it won't have any substance anymore. It won't have any residue anymore. It will be kind of be pointless of her to just cram everything in one episode, knowing that she should drag it out just a little bit so we can catch up and get and see what's really going on in that situation. Like, that's what I just don't understand some PLL fans, quote unquote PLL fans, because if you're a real PLL fans, you don't have to love every episode, but you can at least take time out of your day to not bash it and actually appreciate it for the fine art that it is. If that's my true opinion. But yeah, like, I feel so bad for the, like, I feel like I've gotten a connection with the girls somehow. Like, I felt so bad for them when I saw them getting tortured like that. And that last episode messed me up. I was crying. Like, y'all can call me sensitive. Y'all can call me a F girl if y'all want to. I don't really care. It ain't what y'all say about me, it's what I answer to. So I'm not really worried about that. I'm not checking for people who have a problem with me crying over TV shows. Because at the end of the day, like, when you're really invested in a show, and I've been invested in this show since 2010 when it came out. I've been invested in this show and the books. Okay? Get into it. I've been invested in the show and in the books for so long now that I have a connection with these characters. Even though they're not, like, literally in real life standing right next to me, I feel like I have a connection to them, and I feel like, I understand them, because I've experienced bullying like that before, and it's something that I would hate anyone else to go through, because I've been bullied before, like, online, offline, in public school. Hell, that's the main reason why I just don't do public school anymore, because I get so tired of people picking on me because I'm different, because my whole way of life is different than what most people say I should act like or should be like. And that's why, again, I'm going to take my best friend Courtney, and my other best friend Emily's advice, and my other main best friend Jasmine's advice, and not let people put me in a box, because I should be able to do and say as well as I damn well please, because I'm not here on this earth. I don't think I'm here on this earth to kiss anybody's ass, because I'm just not going to do it. I say what I want. I have no filter, and I'm not going to dumb down what I feel is right for me just to make someone else happy. I'm sorry, I'm not. You ask me a question, I'm going to be honest. If I love a show, I'll tell you. If I don't like a show, I'll tell you respectfully. And if you get salty and pressed, that's your problem. It's not on me, because I could give a hell less, to be honest. You can call me petty, whatever. But I just wanted to come up on here quick, y'all, and just talk to y'all about how excited I am for tonight's episode. But I'm not feeling this Lorenzo guy. Like, he seems nice, but you never know. Every time a new character on PLL shows up, they're always suspect and shady. Every single time. No, they're not A. No, that doesn't mean they're not Black Veil or Red Coat or anything like that, but they're always shady. Like, y'all ever notice every single time a new PLL character pops on the scene with the gangster lean, they're always being shady in one way or another, and I'm just so tired of that. Like, can we finally have a character that's freaking normal? You know what I'm saying? Like, Johnny was just an asshole. Goodbye. No matter how hot and sexy and fine you are, boy bye. Okay? Oh my god. And Leslie, oh my, you know what? I'm not even gonna get into that. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed my quick little video about PLL. How excited I am about tonight's episode. Leave your comments down below and like my video and check out all my other videos. I might just start uploading these videos to my YouTube account. Tell me what y'all think I should do. Anyways, peace. See y'all in the next video. I love y'all. Bye.